What's up, guys? So, this video is gonna have a lot of noises in it, so I have to do something while I'm recording this. And since I want to record this, you're gonna hear sounds. So, I'm gonna just tell you what sounds you're hearing. So, just in case you're wondering, you're hearing my fan. You're hearing the game I'm playing on my Xbox, GTA. And I don't know if my computer's making a sound or not. I can't really hear it because of other noises, but yeah, that's what you're hearing. I don't know if you can hear my TV too well, like in my game, but there is sound coming from it. If you hear gunshots, don't worry, they're not, in real life gunshots. They're literally just my game. But this video is part was it part 5, 6? Probably part 6 of this. So yeah, part 6 of this. I'm not really paying attention to my screen. I usually watch my screen while doing this, but I'm literally playing my game. So, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get straight on into it. Right now, use training. Training for what? Just training. Essentially, Aizawa had pulled out the surprise "we're training" thing. You hated this. Essentially, to the point where you would rather do a backflip off a 6-story tall building than get a surprise pop test quirk quiz from Mr. Aizawa. Because not only does he test your quirk, he makes you go against your friends. And if you don't hurt them badly enough sometimes, he might even hurt you. Yeah, a wonderful teacher. Right now, he was getting your partners. You would partner up with Nicolette. You never trained with her. Essentially, you was always partnered up with Deku or Bakugo or Kirishima or something. But this time, that was different. Essentially, they was random this time and not picked specifically, so, this would be fun. But little did you know there was a little problem. Nicolette had found out that Bakugo was partnered up with Deku. Essentially, the partners were never shown out to people, but Nicolette had heard a little talking and found out that Bakugo was teamed up with Deku. This worried her, and she had a worried face the whole time. Nicolette, are you okay? You asked. Oh, hell no, she said. The way she said it sent shivers down your spine, like if somebody was gonna die today or something. Did something happen? I found out that Bakugo and Deku are teamed up. What? Bakugo's gonna kill Deku. That's what I'm saying. But there's another problem. Essentially, Deku had recently pulled a prank on Bakugo. Deku pulling pranks? Yes, Deku pulling pranks. And him doing that might have been the worst decision he ever made. Flashback. Nicolette, I need you to help me with something. What do you want, Deku? She said. Well, essentially, I was thinking, how about we do a little prank? On who? Kachan. Oh, hell no. Not Koski. Why? Do you know what he can do to us? No, really, let's say do to you. But it's gonna be fun, and if you're involved with it, he won't hurt us. You mean he won't hurt me? He'll hurt you, not me. Just do it for me, please. What will I get for sure of it? Um, I'll give you. I'll buy you dinner for the rest of the week. He says. Dale. Nicholas says. The prank. Essentially, we were gonna say that something happened to Nicolette, saying that she's critically injured and she might die. Essentially, this is gonna panic Bakugo out like crazy. Me saying this is a little weird, but he might even cry. But the real problem was he was gonna kill anybody, which Deku didn't know about. Essentially, he was gonna be laying on the floor with fake blood. Almost all of class 1A was in this besides Listener, Ida, and Koda. Koda being the shy person he is and not being able to keep his composure. Ida because he will force you to stop doing it and not do it. And so after the prank, we were essentially going to run and laugh it off. That was the essential, plan. Let's just say that's not how it went down. Essentially, after let's say the prank, he was literally trying to beat Deku up because he still had tears in his eyes. Him having tears in his eyes broke my heart. I'll explain to you. And I was even trying to pull him away. I had eventually had to use my quirk. How bad did Deku get injured? Pretty bad. He didn't have any broken bones or anything, just very, very bad scars on him. You see that scar on his arm right now? She pointed to Deku. Yeah, that's from Bakugo. Why do you keep switching from his first name to his last name? Because sometimes I want to call him by his first name, but then when I'm being serious, I want to call him by his last name. He's still mad about that, and we can go in to help him. And as I said, again, anything that goes is allowed in the area. So he can literally almost kill him. This is the most intense training we've ever had. Do you think that he's gonna actually kill him? Well, I don't know that. The scary thing is, we all know their childhood. Essentially, Katsuki bullied Izuku. I mean, damn it, I heard you say it too many times now, I'm used to it. Sorry. But anyways, he's gonna start fighting Deku, and then that's gonna go haywire. Maybe we could warn Miss Aizawa? Warning him is just gonna cause him to probably laugh and say he's not gonna kill him. Maybe we should just let it happen. Are you crazy? Let them. Okay, I don't know who you are, but where's the listener I used to know? I'm here, okay? We just. We just need to hope for the best. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Are you crazy? Katsuki is going to beat up Deku. That's on facts. Now, even though Katsuki is my boyfriend, I still worry about other boys too. Even if I don't even know them. But when it comes to their relationship or friendship or whatever, it scares the little hell out of me. Why? Because the way they act. Deku, always scared of him. Katsuki, always trying to hit him. Don't you see it? I mean, I do. Then we have to take charge in this. I mean, yeah, we don't want to get hurt. But it's the only way. So we can tell Mr. Aizawa, and if he just laughs at it, we'll tell him the details. Won't, but ain't you supposed to have permission to do funny stuff like that? Like pull pranks? Low-key, yes. We're supposed to have permission to do stuff in the dorms like that. But, like I said, we didn't have permission. I might get detention for maybe even house arrest. Suspension. I mean, if I got suspended, then it would be me going home with my kid, which I would enjoy since he snores so loud. Nicolette said, "Hey, I do not snore. I just make sounds in my sleep." Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I mean it. Tuh. Well, maybe I got an idea. What? What's your idea? We all know that Katsuki likes spicy food. So if we make a bet with him to not kill Deku, just to injure him, just injure, not kill too much, um, how about we get him spicy food? What's his favorite spicy food? Spicy curry. And what's your favorite spicy food? Okay, this is about Katsuki, not me. I'm just asking. Fine. My favorite spicy food is spicy ramen. Okay. What if you say we're gonna go get spicy curry and spicy ramen, and but the only way he's gonna get it is if he doesn't kill Deku. He only hurts him for training. I want to make a bet with you. On a scale of 1 to 100, how much you think he's gonna believe that? Zilch. That's what I thought. You know what? We're just gonna leave it be. We're gonna tell Mr. Aizawa, leave it be. Okay, if you say so. Their time at training. This is gonna be a while for me to explain this all. And I'm sorry for the long pauses and the, stuttering. I'm gonna say this in Deku's point of view so you understand it better. Deku's point of view. Me and Kachan first got in our places, waiting for Mr. Aizawa to say start. I very well knew that Kachan was still mad at me for the prank I pulled on him yesterday with Nicolette. But it was low-key funny, okay? And that was pretty much payback for what he'd done to me all my life. But then I have to think about it that I still can get in really big trouble. But that's besides the point. I mean, it's go! My thoughts got cut off. And here comes Kachan, using his explosions to come, what? Darting right at me. He comes charging at me with explosions, and boom, an explosion to my face. You damn Deku! Why would you do this? He says. Some people Ida and Koda was looking kind of confused. And I thought listener would be looking confused too, but she wasn't. Shit, she must have found out, I said in my head. I came at Kachan and punched him. Pretty far back, but not out of the air to the point where I would win. No, I said. Punches, explosions, and very, very rude taunts later. I was almost about to be broken completely. Being for real. My arms were broken. My legs fractured basically. But the adrenaline in me was running so much. I didn't even feel the pain. And I knew that for Kachan, he didn't feel pain either. For sure. He sounded still pretty mad about the stunt that me and Nicolette pulled. From what I heard from Nicolette, when she apologized, he forgave her, and boom, that's it. But when I apologized, he literally tried to throw me. Yes, you heard me correctly. Throw me off the balcony of my dorm. This is scary when you think about it, but it's just... I kept punching Kachan, and Kachan kept punching me with explosions. This was low-key scary. Eventually, I gave out. I surrendered, and he won. Him being his cocky self, he smirked and said, I'm gonna be number one, and you'll never beat me. Honestly, I wanted to be number one too, just like Kachan. But I knew that if I was gonna do that, I would have to beat him. I beat him once and twice before, but that was just, basic, regular fighting. Eventually, I walked back to see listener, word as can be, Nicolette looking mad but hiding it, and Ida coming up to me asking me if I was okay. Listener's point of view. Oh my god, I said. Look, no, he's gonna be okay. He surrendered. That means he's not dead. Of course he's not dead. But look at him. He looks pretty banged up. Mr. Aizawa did nothing. Yeah, I could clearly see that. We see Izuku and Bakugo walk into the room. Bakugo being proud of himself and smirking, basically getting paid back for the prank, and Deku being very beat up in both arms and casque and everything. Oh my god, Izuku, are you okay? You asked. I'm fine. I'm just, pretty banged up. I look over to where Nicolette was, and she was talking to Bakugo. Bakugo having a slight sad face, I knew what they was talking about. I need to go talk to Kacchan and Nicolette. Why? Why, Izuku? Because I could clearly see what they're saying. Basically, she's probably telling him about what he did to me was unresponsible, and that's not very hero-like. You can go talk to them, but just be careful. Okay. Izuku's point of view. Kasi, you shouldn't have done that. But I know, it was a prank. It was supposed to be funny. I know what a stupid prank is, but still, it's Deku, for God's sakes. I know who he is. But that wasn't very hero-like, Kosuke, she said. Guys? Their attention went on me. What do you want? Nicolette had punched his shoulder lightly. No. What do you need, Deku? He said. Nicolette, I just wanted to say that, don't blame it on him. He literally was just mad, and he let his frustration out on me. Don't blame him. You know, I know what he was doing, but he hurt you pretty bad. Can't you look at yourself? I looked down at my arms. I know, but Nicolette-chan, just listen. Don't get mad at him. Honestly, he was just doing it because he loves you. And both me and listener know that you love him. So don't get mad at him. She walks off, not saying anything. Nicholas' point of view. I didn't want to listen to Deku talk anymore. I didn't want to listen to Kosuke talk anymore. I didn't want to listen to anybody talking anymore. I had already trained that day, so, I was already done, and I wasn't bruised up that much. I was just bruised a little bit. But the one problem was that I was mad at Kosuke. The way he hurt Deku, and then him being proud of himself. I'm just gonna let it's essentially training was already over after their match, so I went to the dorms, changed out of my hero costume and put it in my wardrobe. Then I put on my pajamas and went in bed. Not talking to anybody, not listening, nobody. Well, all of a sudden there was a knock on my door. Nikki, can we talk? I heard Kosuke say. I ignored him. Again, like I said, I didn't want to talk to anyone at that moment. Nikki, please. Leave me alone. Nicolette, I'm being serious, please. He never says my full name unless he's being serious. come in. I said, look, you have every right to be mad at me. But what he did, it got my blood boiling, okay? And you know how short-tempered I am. You know, I'm just gonna... Koski, if I'm being honest, I want to forgive you. And I kind of do. But the thing is, with the way you acted, it was kind of, how do I say this, venomous. Again, you have every right to be mad. Hey, remember when we first met? What do you mean? I mean, like, when essentially you basically helped me and listener get out of the, villain base, whatever. Oh, yeah. I told you I didn't want to be there, and look where I am now. Trying to change my whole life. Are you becoming a hero just for your children? I mean, your child? Or are you just becoming a hero because you need the money? Or are you becoming a hero for the fame? All three. Essentially, my children, because they always wanted to be a hero. So I said, if I become a hero, it inspires them. Inspires him. Then, for the money, so my son can have a way better life than I had. And then the fame. Literally just want fame. That's it. I want people to know me for who I am. And when I have enough fame that I want, I'll expose Endeavor's ass. Now that's the badass Nikki I know. Oh, come on. Listener's point of view. After Nicolette had stormed off, we kind of just didn't bother. Bakugo had eventually went after her, so, you know, we kind of just left it at that. Hey, Izuku, do you want to hang out at my dorm? Sure. At her dorm. At your dorm. Okay. What should we do? Maybe we should... He points at a board game I have. Maybe we should play Jenga. That's not a board game. Alright. Either way, it's a game. Let's play it. Okay. You grab the game and place it, essentially making the blocks come out in an even stack without even trying. How do you do that? Isuku, please. How do you do that? Tell me. I don't know, I just did it. Anyways, let's just continue to, play the game. We have to be careful because I can hear Nikki and Bakugo talking. Oh yeah, I can hear them too. Well, let's just be careful. Yep. Anyways, How about we continue playing the game actually? Oh yeah. After the game, or after a few games, Deku is now furious because he kept losing. I don't know how, but the physics of the balancing, it's difficult. Izuku, you're sounding like Ida. I don't care. It's so hard. Well, how about this? Let's play a different game. An hour later. I lose at every single game, okay? So why don't we just, cuddle? Cuddle? Izuku says. Yeah, cuddle. Sure. Essentially, you being the small person you are a small spoon. Essentially, Izuku being the big spoon. He was cuddling for felt like forever, which was really only 2 hours. Essentially, you could hear laughing coming from Nicolette's room, so you knew that possibly Bakugo was in Nicolette's room, so and they were back together and happily, so you didn't have to worry about them. But you know, you couldn't ask for anything better than this. I mean, yes, crazy stuff has happened recently, but you know that life is good now. Or so you thought. And that comes for part 7 of this, I think. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I honestly started talking to myself and I didn't realize what I was talking about until it hit my mind. I was talking about the Deku series, acting like I was recording, and I was like, you wanna know something, bitch? You wanna know something? I'm gonna fucking record. That's what I'm gonna do. I grab my phone, I put it on the charger. What do? I start recording. You could hear my pauses and my stutters. I'm playing my game, so I'm focusing on my game, and I really wasn't focusing on my talking. So yeah. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this. Because I lost everything in my business, and it looks like it just. I'm playing GTA, and if you understand GTA, and I'm gonna also find a way that I can record my Xbox thing longer, so I can show you some gameplay of it, and it won't have talking. Maybe it may be having a voiceover. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you have a wonderful day, night, or wherever you are. Peace. Also, enjoy the Discord.